Envy a solo lane snowballing game.
All right, we'll see if the snowball happens right here. TSM going to grab Karma as their support pick. They had the option of playing the same Lulu as last game, but instead going for more team-wide buffing, of course. There's no hyper carry for Stana like the last game, so Frost cutting back and forth, looking for more poke to be had. A little bit of damage on Hako, but Lyra's back. Like he's going to be in, because he's going to land as well. A lot of damage. The burst is there. Biofrost never stood a chance. Paycheck into a Braum, and Lyra was there. He walks back to the lane. Close enough to Ruin King. Apollo not going to be found out. A nice shield comes up for Hako to buy some time, as Sven still wants the damage up, but at some point Apollo gets too low to survive this. Another knockup's going to come in. That's going to be the kill picked off. Nicely done. Svenskar getting the kill credit on this. A flash away. Seraph does not want to be part of this fight anymore. Syndra, which is unlucky, but might not have mattered at the end of the day. Now at this Mountain Drake, he doesn't have left. It looks like no great chance of a steal, but Hako's joining. Lands the Q. Here comes Nisky, smites up for Sven. Gonna go for the burst, he's gonna pick it up here. Lyra does not make that one happen, and here comes the ulti to buy a few more seconds, but after the flash comes out, the shot comes in. Nisky grabs the kill. Lyra flash didn't need to, but he wanted to help secure the kill. Mountain Drake for a kill, though, still worth it for TSM.
It's him down to half life, though. Lyra coming over to finish the rest of that life.
And here goes the attempt. Not a lot of MR on the champion. Only Spectre's Cowl stun into the turret. He's going to knock around Seraph. He could be knocking him down. He's going to flash to stay alive. He just barely will do so.
Oh!
No! A final turret shot came through. A trade in kills. Meanwhile, the top side the same. Biofrost going to be getting the trade kill back on Nisky, who would solo it out double lift otherwise. Same lead they had in the previous game. These little small margins.
Right into double lift there. Turn of the tables here. It's someone face checking a brush that double lift is in. He barely gets killed.
You know what's amazing?
Flash and coming. Don't know if it's gonna matter though. Cocoon hits.
And it's gonna be a lot of damage on Sven. And the worst damage is there. Apollo crucially getting a kill credit, pushing this Kog'Maw farther into the game.
Again, hovering to the bottom side. So Seraph's gonna go in and trade here because he has his jungler, and he's trying to set up for a possible combination once again.
Yep. Hansu, of course, doing plenty of great damage here. He's got a Visage to deal with some Elise damage, but they're going to try for it right here. Seraph's got a whole bunch of Fury. Easy stun to land. Round 2 is going to work pretty beautifully. For the third time, that 2-on-2 attacks Hansu. Envy clearly think a team fight is going to start, though. Lyra's actually on a blue elixir right now. He's powered up a bit. A nice stun to the front line. They look for the Braum kill. Hako might just go down. He is. Svenskar gets the kill. The stun traded back, though. The burst going to come across through the exhaust. And yes, Lyra unstoppable now. Gets another one for himself. The chase is on in. Nisky forced to kite back and forth. No stun to be had just yet, and a flash to keep the TSM backline safe. Looking for more though. Nisky wants it on Bjergsen. He wants revenge for the laning phase. Can't quite get the shots in though, and he can't kill him off. Meanwhile, the bot side, a nice defensive explosive cast keeps the team safe, and it is a 1-for-1 support for jungler. 2/3 HP right now, but nothing gained just yet. Bjergsen slowed down. Here comes the culling. A lot of damage. He has no flash, and Nisky gets the kill. Beautiful on Hako to land the slow to call. There's no flash, and now they're re-engaged 5v4. Sven to the front lines, and ulti on a Seraph. They're going to knock him right into the team, but he's going to find a stun that's right into the junglers. Can they get the damage and knock down double? There are no carries left. This should be a clean sweep for Envy. They're going to blast all of them. 5-for-0. 13-5 in kills. But Envy had not gotten a lot of major objectives off that prior fight. Nice flash for Lyra to stay safe, but Hansu with a good setup all the same. They all get away from Braum. Can they get the fight coming in? Sven in the front line looking for this Braum here. There's the Winter's fight. There's the damage up, but he's going to kite back a little bit, but now the re-engages in. They knock down the Rek'Sai, and yes, she falls. Apollo on a rampage. And the stun in for Seraph. Can they get Hansu? I believe he body slammed into the face, so he has no ways out. And 7 straight kills now in for Envy. Lyra is godlike. Syndra, not quite going to land the stun. That should be enough to knock down the inhibitor itself, as Sven's going to be pushed away. Good damage on Lyra, but Seraph actually is going to die out. The 2-man squad roams down and picks him off, so TSM maybe buying a bit of time because a 5v4 is maybe a threat.
Double have had to use his ultimate for that, so he's not going to be able to get anyone else locked down with it, but they did buy themselves a bit of a reprieve here, trying to clear out some minions. 1 inhibitor is the cost. Yeah, good shot there with the ultimate. Nice little pick there from double lift, and
last one to push in. Lyra's got to be careful, though. He's going to get knocked into Apollo. They blow him up. Huge play out of the front line now. It's a 5v4. The chase going to continue for TSM. Look for the flash out of Hakuel. Can they find the next one in? Svenskar dispels blood. He wants Seraph. Pops the randos. Doesn't land a slow out of it, though. It's a lift, but he returns the team quickly enough, and the minions are all gone. Looking for Seraph. Now below half HP. Explosive cast brings him in a little bit. Can he stay alive? He's going to try to as Braum holds the front line. And it's a battle of who has more damage as Hako forced to run away. Big damage out of Bjergsen picks up 1 already. Double. The re gets the backside. Yes, they picked off the double lift kill. And now it's Seraph going back and forth, looking for Biofrost. Flash on double kill for Nisky. 2 huge pickups there to 4v3 in the base.
And we can try and take another inhibitor, if not press her ahead, even to try. Oh, Bjergsen wants the 1v4 here?
Quickly, but again, Apollo must be safe. Chains of Corruption misses. That's 2 ults down for TSM. Here's the engage on the front side. Sarah versus Sven. And there's going to be a kill in the front line. He'll shoot enough. Redemption to buy a few more seconds. And the Rex side going to fall off the map. It's a 1-for-0 favor of Envy. Double Hibs will be down soon enough as Apollo heals off the minions. They now going to siege bot lane, which again,
All right.
they went. Ooh, a huge burst of damage out of Lyra and Niski. They've got to kite back off this one, so Sven wants in. Ulti out of Hakuho. And here comes a team fight as a trade of Rek'Sai versus this Sarah for Nectin. And on the wings, actually, Lyra pushed away by Doublelift. Out goes the kite. The big explosive cast brings him in. Niski still has some time to pre-fire. Apollo the same, though. Who's going to kill frontliners first here? The GA going to be popped right now for the Renekton. The same for Lyra's Elise. And the fight continues with the Redemption heal. It's Envy forced to kite back right now. They don't quite have the damage. They got to wait for Bioarcane Barrage the second time around as Apollo can go right back in and he finds the kill. Niski's dominating. A slow on the back line. He wants reaction. Niski gets it. That was huge out of him. And now that's one of the carries gone. Double force to up and he could be stunned. Up the chase is in for Niski. A triple kill out of the Lucian in the mid lane. They're going to go for number 4. A quadra kill for Niski. And it's only Bioprost left alive. It's going to be Envy pulling off the victory. Niski with 4.
Are you kidding me with that flash forward over Bjergsen's W to get the kill? Huge team fight from Envy. That was even with the flank from Hanser.